I don't think it's sustainable keeping this team over a long period of time. Of course, it looks good on paper when you see Ronaldo, Trent, Lukaku, and Salah in your team. But when you look at it closely, you notice that there are two 6 million midfielders. Uh, then there's a 5.6 million midfielder in the form of Gray. In case Gray doesn't do well, there are not too many midfielders to jump off. And the fact that there are two 4 million defenders. So this seems a bit inflexible to me, especially when Champions League rotation and in case there any kind of injury, I think this team might be in trouble in that case. And honestly, I think there are better use of funds to be had, particularly given that over the next 3 weeks, it's unlikely that we will be captaining all three of them. So just pick two of Salah, Ronaldo, and Lukaku, and whichever ones you prefer for captaincy between game week 4 to 6, and stick with them is what I'd say. I really like it. I think this is far more flexible. There's also Dean over Cody, which in my opinion is a big upgrade considering the next three fixtures that Everton have, and Digne does have some attacking threat as well. There's the fact that you can get a 7.6 mid, which is very, very tempting. And I mean, there's every chance that DCL could actually match Lukaku over the next three fixtures. So I think this is a far better squad. I completely agree with the transfer planner. I think TRAORE is a nice set and forget for the coming weeks with his fixtures. I don't think you need to change him, for a while. Even till game week 14, Wolves' fixtures are great, and I'm sure that TRAORE, given how well Wolves are doing, will keep on doing well. What I'd actually do is that I'd keep TRAORE, but I'd actually sell SARR because I'm not too sure about Watford as an attacking outfit, despite their fixtures. I'd sell SARR for someone like a Rafinha, who I still believe to be as one of the most underpriced assets in FPL. I think he will come good. His underlying stats are really, really good, and Leeds' fixtures are really improving after this game week as well. So what I'd do is I'd sell SARR for Rafinha, and I'd generate the funds by possibly downgrading Dean to Semedo, because Semedo has really good attacking numbers as well, and he's playing really far up the pitch as a right wing back, and I think that would give more balance. So basically, I prefer Rafinha and Semedo over SARR and Dean. I think this is a good draft as well, and there's every chance that this can end up matching or even outscoring the DCL draft. It's just that I'm finding it very hard to go without DCL, and I believe that the TRAORE will probably come close to matching Jimenez in terms of points over the next 3 to 4 game weeks, because he's very integral to how Wolves are playing, which is why I think DCL plus TRAORE is possibly a better combination. But I don't mind this draft as well. I think this is a good draft. It also allows for a keeper like Meslier or Sa, which could be beneficial. So I don't mind this draft either. Rafinha he's had 3 big chance involvements already in 3 games this season, and I honestly think he's kind of like a player who's fixture proof. I know he has a limited ceiling against Liverpool, but I honestly think Leeds will score. It's a home game. They will attack Liverpool. I think they will score, and if they score, I think there's a very high chance that he's heavily involved. I think this team is fine as well, but I like the other 2 teams which we discussed previously more. The reason is that I think I prefer TRAORE over someone like a Benrahma, or even Rafinha over Benrahma, and the fact that we get a better defender in the shape of Semedo or Dean over Cody goes a long way. Other than that, I think the draft is similar, and there's not much to separate it. But I think I prefer the second and third draft over the fourth and first.